Hi guys, good evening to you all. Good evening to you all. How was your day and how was the previous week? Welcome back again to another segment of our live program. According to the why is it ending? This Facebook, please don't give me issues today. Just beg you. Welcome to the segment of today's program. Do you know that your tongue is a deity? So sorry I came a bit late today. It's because of, here and there, plenty things to do. It's not even long I got back to the house. Just hurriedly took my bed and boom, I'm here. How was your day, lovelies? How was the previous week? I hope the previous week was good. And I pray too that the new week, according to English calendar, will be a blessed, better, fruitful week for us all. And without wasting much of our time, we want us to proceed immediately. Proceed immediately. Before I proceed, don't forget, just a gentle reminder that I have a running spiritual store. And at the store we'll have a whole lot of spiritual materials, plenty spiritual materials, so many, like assorted different types. So when it has to do with anything spiritual material, don't forget Electric Oracle is your shop log. We deliver within Nigeria, like interstate, even outside the country. We have you covered. We will ship to you anywhere you are. And maybe you want to come walk in to the store to buy. Our location is Anambra. Just call my mobile number that I will display, I will display on the screen, or you go through any of my videos. Just call my mobile number and I will direct you to the store. What else to say? There is nothing else to say. And again too, when it has to do with, you see, spiritual consultation, you see all of them, when it just has to do with anything spiritual work, don't forget I have you covered. So having said this, let's proceed to today's topic, which is your tongue. Do you know your tongue is a deity? Do you know your tongue is a deity? Actually, so many people will actually be like, why will this lady saying your tongue is a deity, does it not mean your tongue is now an ROC, a deity, a god, an idol? What is she now talking about? That is what I want to explain to you in detail, so you do what? Understand what I mean by saying that your tongue is what? A deity. Let me share this video. So, huh? You said? It has. What of my Facebook? It has, right? Okay. So, your tongue is a deity. Your tongue, that thing that you understand when I say deity, is exactly the same thing I mean when I say your tongue is a deity. As we all know, in Igbo land, like worshiping a deity, we see a deity um like it is a spirit that has a very strong force, that everybody reverend, everybody fear. Like we give so much, respect to our deities in Igbo land. So this tongue, the tongue in your mouth in particular, your tongue in particular, we cannot actually talk without our tongue. That is why when we have anything to say concerning the mouth, we a kind of pay much respect to this tongue, because it is actually because of this tongue that we can make sound, that we can talk, that we can also do what? Interact with people. So what do I now mean when I say your tongue is a deity? Your tongue is so powerful. Your tongue is so unique. Your tongue can make you. Your tongue can also break you. There are so many things you don't know about this tongue of yours that is in your mouth. That is why we always tell you, don't misuse your tongue. Don't always. That is why most of the times I pity people that don't know the advantage of their tongue. They don't know what exactly they can do with this tongue. They think the tongue is just there for you to just talk, maybe for you to just gossip, maybe for you to just read novels, maybe for you to just say this or for you to say that. But so many people don't know the advantage or the uses of this their tongue. So many people don't know that there are so many positive things you can do, you can acquire, you stand to gain. So many positive energies, so many good things that can come to you from this, just by mere using of this your tongue. Good evening, Chizoba. How are you, sweetie? Hi, can you shout out Basil? Hello, Swift Tie also. How are you? You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. My Facebook friends too, you also are welcome. Sorry, the previous week the network was so bad that I couldn't connect you guys to the topic, so I just said let me rest my case and focus on my YouTube. But this time around that the network has allowed us, we are here together. Welcome guys, welcome guys. Sit back and do what? Just relax, enjoy the topic, and write down your questions, so when the question time comes you have so many things to ask me, and I will be very glad to answer you all. So back to our topic. So our tongue is very unique. Our tongue is very powerful. Our tongue is very strong. Our tongue can actually make us. Our tongue can also destroy us. What comes out of this our mouth has a whole lot to do in our life, either to affect our life positively or to affect our life negatively. It all depends on the one you want for yourself. It all depends on what you want for yourself. Do you know that so many people, let me give you an instance now. For example, if you're a person that whenever, Chizoba, good evening. If you're a person now that always decree negative things upon themselves, let me say for example, you go to your shop, maybe sales are not working, are not moving at that time, out of frustration and out of everything, or let's just say life happens generally, and you see yourself cursing yourself, you see yourself blaming yourself for your misfortune, you see yourself, my beautiful sister Kamal, how are you? Good evening, how are you? How was your day? Before I forget, please and please, the people that sent me money for consultation, I beg man never kill me because no nebulan first, because I promised today Sunday after the live stream I will do the consultation for all of you that I promised. Man never kill me, I beg you, people should just take me the way you see me, because no. So do you know that, let's say for example, because of the kind of things you're passing through, you now decree negative things. Let's say somebody kind of asks you, how are you? How is business? How is this or how is that or how is life generally? You be like, I wanna more. Now die a day like this, so I don't die, yo. God forbid, not be me die, yo. I just they give illustration, oh. I don't die, yo. And things are very bad. I don't know why my life is scattered. I don't know why my life is. You know, some people when they are pained, when they are angry, like when life shakes them a little, you see them saying so many bad things about themselves. You see them saying so many, like they allow this problem, they allow this life that happens to weigh them down so much to the point that the shaking, like you see them prophesying, saying so many bad things about their life. I don't die, yo. My life is miserable. God forbid, not my life. Their life is miserable. This one happened. That one did not happen. God doesn't love them. Chukwokabema doesn't love them. This one happened. This life that they came to, they don't know why they are being hated. They don't know why everywhere is blocked. In fact, they are not even good people. In fact, they did not come with a good start. In fact, everything for them is bad. All those things you are saying out angrily, all those things you're placing, all those causes, all those bad energy, all those bad forces that you're placing on yourself just because you're angry, definitely will tell on you. Definitely will tell on you. Our tongue is so powerful. I don't even know how to explain it for you guys to understand what I am saying. Please and please. Yeah, please and please. Bikono. When it has to do with this, your tongue, guide it wisely. Most especially as a mariner. Most especially as a mariner. As onye simiri biwa. Most especially, guide your tongue. Guide your tongue. Not the kind of things you say out with your mouth. Even when dealing with yourself, when dealing with your loved one, when dealing with your relatives, when dealing with people close by, when dealing with your children, when dealing with your spouse, when dealing with... Definitely, people will always get you angry. Definitely, people will always get you angry. But your ability to control the kind of words that come out from your mouth is what makes you higher than every other person. There are some people that have this, do I call it sharp? They have this powerful tongue that every word that come out from their mouth, most especially when they are pained, that is when whenever you see a true spiritualist, before you see them get angry, it is always very hard. They wear the garment of tolerance. They wear the garment of patience. They wear the garment of understanding. In fact, they are tolerant themselves. No matter what you do to them, they will always look at you. Most of the times, in our society, most of them are even very close to us. We will always be like, upon everything that they said to this man, he could not even reply. Upon everything they said to this woman, she could not even reply. She could not even do anything. She knows exactly what she is avoiding, because she knows that if anything makes her get provoked or get angry and talks back or reacts, even speaks negatively upon a person's life, that the person is doomed for life. That is why it is very important when interacting with people, in your bid of trying to succeed, we come across so many people in life. We come across so many male in life. We come across so many female in life. When interacting with people, guide your tongue. It is not everybody you step on their toes that you go scot-free. You see this tongue? Some people don't even need to do any sort of charm for you. Some people don't even need to do any form of kechi say that they go do this charm for you, or say they go do that charm for you. Only their mouth, you see, you know, go better for you. Colors, if you go, nothing. No matter how hard the person try. Do you also know that a whole lot of you listening to me today is suffering from one cause or the other? Is suffering from one cause or the other. Most of these causes may even be from your own parents. That is why parents that are very wise, there are things that we do to them as children. There are things we do to them. We get them provoked. Just like my mom when I was growing up. There are things I will do to her. Before you know what is happening, my mom will be like, you see you, if Rogi, Omogi me kwage like this, my children should do the same thing to me. Before you know what is happening, she will now say, I beg you, that she was just angry, or the Chukwu Kabiama was just angry, let her children not do the same thing to her. She will reverse it immediately. That is why wise parents, immediately they curse you as their child. You also hear them reversing it immediately. So that it doesn't take effect in your life. But the parents, our today parents that don't even know that they can actually break their children with this mouth. You see them, they do what? Immediately their child does something, you see them, they curse the child. Not even cursing the adults, the one that not, just cursing children between the ages of 8 to 9 or 7 years, just because you said maybe wash plate or do this or do that, and the child did not do it at that time. That is not the right time for you to curse that child, because the child, the baby in question is still a child, he still needs grooming. So as a parent, if you are in the habit of cursing, laying curses on your children, most especially from the age of 10 years, 11, 12, 13, even 15 or even 18 downwards, I want you to do what? Start reversing those curses you know that you've laid on your children because of tomorrow. One, don't always know when death will come knocking. Make this your children. These are children that you're portraying to love very much. Let them not go and suffer for what they don't know about. Let them not go and suffer for what they cannot trace the root. This our tongue is very important. Our tongue, when it has to do with working against people, it should be somebody that has hurt you so badly. Not minor, just small, just because you know you can always talk. Just because there are some people that immediately anything happens to them, you see them, they start cursing. Heaven will do this, hell will do this. You not go better for you. You see you in this life, you will suffer, you will die. You will suffer, you will die to your own loved one. Maybe to your husband, maybe to your wife. Tomorrow, both of you will settle. Both of you will start meeting again. Both of you will continue with your life, not knowing that those words you said angrily to your spouse, not knowing that they stand. For the fact you've not reversed them. For the fact you've not said with your mouth, I beg God, the universe, I reverse that word I said before. Those words stand no matter what. They are still there, and they must happen. So as a mariner, yeah, I understand very well that mariners and mood swings are 5 and 6. Mariners and mood swings. This minute they are happy. The next minute it can't be like say, even when nobody provoke them, it can't be like say it don't happen small. Their mood, they are no longer happy. Before you know what is happening, they are back to being very lively again. You now be asking yourself, Onya or the okay. I know, yeah, mariners and mood swings are 5 and 6, but even at that, try as much as possible to guide the words that come out from this mouth. Try as much as possible to portray, be a good example. Be a good example. Be a reason why people will love, why even people that are not mariners, why they will love to say, to become mariners, why people will love to wish they are mariners. You can be that one person. You can be that one person. And as a mariner that has so much power, those powers was not given to you. Some people, they will say, yeah, it's sharp tongue. Some people, they say it's powerful tongue. That powerful tongue was not given to you for you to destroy people's lives. That powerful tongue was not given to you for you to damage souls, for you to damage lives. That tongue was given to you for you to liberate people. It was given to you for you to save people. It was given to you for you to lead so many people to the right path. It was given to you for you to heal so many people, for you to deliver so many people of so much infirmity, so much sickness, so much diseases. It was given to you for you to help a whole lot of people excel. It wasn't given to you for you to use it just to your own or for your own benefit or for your own advantage. It was not given to you for you to damage people's lives. So what am I trying to say in essence? Try as much as possible. Try as much as possible to do what? Curtail what comes out from this your mouth. One's mouth should be reverenced. Before you say out, whenever you are angry, learn to control yourself. Learn to control yourself. Most especially if you discover that every word that comes out from your mouth are effective, learn to control what you say. so you don't end up ruining so many lives. You always hear people say, I have not killed somebody before. I have not done this to somebody. Do you even know that killing somebody is not only when you stab with a knife? It's not only when you do abortion. It's not only when you do one or two atrocities that we know that is killing. Killing people, you can waste a whole generation with just this your tongue. With just this your tongue. Again, too, as a person, you see, when it has to do with gossiping, when it has to do with saying things you know that are not real. Why am I going to this extent? Because you may say things against somebody. You may say things against somebody. Maybe you are in the known, you've been saying before, and you've been going scot-free. But you may say this time around to somebody that doesn't forgive easily. And the person will go back home and be like, oh, am I the one that this person said this kind of thing to? This immediately the person will start doing what? The person will start cursing. The person will start declaring. The person will start damaging. You yourself that is in your house, you won't even know where most of your problems is coming from. That is why I always advise people. I make it a point of duty that for the fact I, Electric Oracle, I am doing any sort of spiritual work for you, you must go for taboo cleansing. You must go for taboo cleansing. Because so many people today are going through causes, are going through things they don't even know the origin of it. They don't even know the source of it. I tell people, when somebody comes to declare him or herself your enemy, physical enemy, be happy. Be happy that you've at least known where your problem is coming from. But when somebody is laughing with you, but deep down in their mind, you don't know they are not happy with you. Fear those kind of people that no matter what you do to them, they are always smiling with you. No matter what you do to them, they are always happy. They are always laughing. They don't get angry. Fear these kind of people because they can do and undo. It is better somebody gets angry and shows that he or she gets angry. But as people, we don't have rights to dictate for others how to live their own lives too. So what is this I am trying to say? Learn to control your tongue. Control what comes out from your mouth. Do you even know that there are so many assignments? There are so many little rituals, little sacrifices that you can do for yourself. You can do for your loved one that will come out very positive. You don't even need a spiritualist for this. You don't need a soothsayer. You don't need anybody. You don't even need any materials at all. Just your tongue. Maybe your tongue and water. Maybe your tongue and sugar. Maybe your tongue and Fanta. But just this mouth. That is why even Christians, when you go to church, they will always say pray. What is the meaning of that pray? Open your mouth. Talk. Say what you want. Decree what you want for yourself. That is also why too, even in the traditional sector too, when it also has to do with anything, that is why I always tell people, if you must do your water work, most especially as a mariner, as somebody that is called, as a mariner that is called to serve, to save lives, if you must do your water work, be present. Be present. Don't always stay and tell people to do for you. Don't always stay and tell people, do for me. You send money and you remain. If you are close by, do what? Do what? Call. Like, be present where they are doing this for you. Please don't forget to share this video, please. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to share this video. Invite so many people. Invite so many people. Share this video to your loved one, to your friends, to your family. Invite so many people. Don't forget. I even forget to say this. Because share this video. Let's get so many people watching. Let's build a community. So what is this I am saying? I always tell people. Okay. I always tell people, if you must do your water work, most especially as a mariner, don't forget it is very important for you to be present. Because you see this tongue, the same spiritually is doing for you. You see with this tongue, can in fact, I don't even want to go there. I don't want to go there. What I just tell to my loved ones, try and be present no matter who is doing welcoming your water work for you, no matter who is welcoming your water people for you, no matter who is going to the river for you, no matter who is laying the mirror for you, no matter when you get your own mirror, no present. Most especially, give a call, Ijozi. Give a call, Ijozi. Also, don't forget, most importantly, don't forget to super chat me, support my ministry. If not, I go to come on a house one by one, come they collect money from una. Don't forget to super chat me. It's also a way of supporting this channel. Please and please. Oh, thank you. Having said that, thank you. And also don't forget to send me stars on Facebook. Don't forget. And also don't forget, I am very active on all social media platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Don't forget. So find me in any of the channels, in any of the platforms, and you will have me, you will see me. Also don't forget again, and I know say Igbo people always talk say where pikin they cry, they point hand. If your mama no dey there, in father go dey there. Don't forget, my spiritual store is very much available. We are wide open 247. We have a whole lot of spiritual products. We have a whole lot of spiritual items. When it has to do with spiritual material, let me be your shop log. Contact Electric Oracle. And Bagam, distance is not a problem. Anywhere within Nigeria, outside Nigeria, will have it delivered to you as soon as possible. So what was I saying? I mean, as a mariner, if you must do your water welcoming, most especially you that is called to serve as a mariner, please be present. Please be present. Is very important. Because even as a spiritualist, no matter the deity or the oracle you're working with, even the Queen Mother, when you go to greet the Queen Mother in the river, for example, you don't just go carry your sacrifice that you brought and throw it at the river, turn and go, and assume that everything is well. No, that is not how it's done. When you get to the river with without your offering that you came with, you stand and talk. You stand and say what you want. Say why you are there. What brought you to the river? You stand and do what? Say all of them. Then when you pour your this, you now go home and do it, because you know that you've asked. You do what? Ask. Then you now expect to receive. Even as a spiritualist, yeah, we have all the different deities that we work with and all of them, but you must also, you must talk. Arusi anaghị ejog. Arusi na-ejog bụ arusi ịgwara ihe ọ ga-emere gị. Ọ bụ arusi ịgwara ihe ọ ga-emere gị. You must open your mouth and tell a deity, this is what I want, that is what I want. Before arusi eme gị na-ejebere gị ozi, not the other way around. You see this our tongue. It's used for good. It is also used for bad. If you're in the known for always cursing yourself, placing curses on people, laying curses on anything that comes across you, laying curses on anything that offends you, laying curses on anything that provokes you, please, I want you to stop it from today. It's not good. Decree good things to your life. There is this topic that somebody actually sent to me. She said she would want me to treat, but I did not get the topic on time before I did not listen to the voice record on time. Actually, my mommy, she's the one that sent it to me. I did not get the topic on time before I wrote this topic. So maybe in our next live stream, I'll be treating the topic. She said how to differentiate, know a real spiritualist from a fake spiritualist. Like, how do you differentiate a real spiritualist from a fake spiritualist? So mommy, I know you're watching this. Next week I will treat the topic. I did not get it on time. I did not listen to the voice record on time. So you too, that is a spiritualist, you that have known that you have a mantle to save life, you that have known that you are an ezenwanyi, you that have known that you are a priestess, I want you to, from today, yes, things may really be very rough. Things may really be very rough now. But I want you from today to start decreeing good things upon your life. Even if you don't know what to do, very early in the morning, do you know that very early in the morning, anything you decree upon yourself, immediately you wake up from the bed without speaking to anybody. Do you know that anything you decree upon yourself that time, do you know it stands? That is why people pray. Immediately they wake up from bed. People pray. Christians pray. Immediately they wake up from bed. They don't wait to start to run around all their errands. They don't wait to greet the whole community before they can now go back to pray. Immediately you wake up from sleep, you do what? Stretch up. You decree good things upon your life. You decree finance upon your life. You decree breakthrough upon your life. You cast away every spirit of hindrance from your life. You cast away every spirit that will not allow you progress from your life. Before immediately you finish decreeing, saying good things upon yourself, you now stand up and go to do what before you start speaking to people. That is why you will see most assignments always come with before you speak to anybody. Before you speak to anybody, because that time you slept and you woke up, you have so many, that mouth that you have not brushed, that in your mind you're feeling, yeah, your teeth is dirty, you've not brushed your mouth. That mouth that you have not brushed carries a whole lot of hidden blessings, hidden potentials. As a person, if you did not do anything for yourself this month, if you did not do anything for yourself this year, if there is any habit you need to cultivate in you as a person, is what? Learn to decree positivities upon your life at all times. At all times. Even when the road seems very rough, even when it seems like nothing is happening for you, even when it seems like, yeah, everything I've been decreeing upon my life, yeah, they are not happening. Let me tell you something. The ways of God, the ways of Chukwokika Abiyama is not the ways of man. The way we humans, as a human being, we want it sharp. We want it to happen now. If it's not happening now, we feel it is not happening. We feel God is not listening to us. We feel Chukwokika Abiyama is not listening to us. We feel this one is happening. We feel we are left out. We feel our prayers are not heard. That is not the ways of Chukwokika Abiyama. Chukwokika Abiyama bu a, let's say, slow but steady God. Slow but steady. You just need to exercise patience. You just need to hold on. There is this song in my dialect that says, Nwanne makalu gị n'ụwa mgbede ka mma na na-ebido naanị wee libe elu ụwa mgbede ka mma o ụwa mgbede ka mma n'ụwa mgbede ka mma o. Patience is the key in everything one is doing. Igbo people, we always say, Ochonike na lanike. When you want it today, tomorrow, na. That is how you want it, and you also go, na. You also go immediately. When you are always at a haste, when you're always in a rush, when you always want it, na, your own is sharp. People that always want it fast, they end up making a whole lot of mistakes. Oh, my beautiful sister Kamal, thank you. My first super chat. Oh my God, I'm really grateful. Chukwokika Abiyama bless you more. Chukwokika Abiyama provide more for you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Who said electrical rack could not get people? I get people. Oh. Thank you. Oh, I really appreciate. Why are you laughing? So. As I was saying, if God, let me drink water, please. So, if as a person, no matter what happens, don't forget to have patience in life. It is the key to everything. Yes, do you know the reason why you see so many youths, so many young men, so many young women falling into so many death traps of, you see them, they are now indulging in rituals. You see them, they are not also, mind you, tradition is not rituals. Tradition is not atrocity. Omenala dị iche na igwo ogwo ọjọọ. Tradition, being a traditional practicer is not rituals, is not, you see all these things that people go about, you see they cut somebody's head, maybe they use for this ritual, they use for that other ritual. It is not part of our tradition. That is not the route we say we should go back to. That is not the route we say we should go back to. Doing this ritual, doing that other ritual, you're not struggling, you're not working, you're just at a place, maybe you're doing this illegal business or that other illegal business, and you want heavens to come, like you want the universe to bless you immediately. If they're not blessing you through that means or through that thing you're doing, in your mind it is not happening. Before you know what is happening, you continue doing the good ones. When it is like the good ones are not paying for you, immediately, boom, you jump into another thing. And for the fact people see you with kola nut, for the fact people see you with nzu and edo, they will assume everybody is the same. One way they come. The ways of Chukwu Okike Abiama, as I said before, is slow but steady. It's slow but steady. It will come, but you need to exercise patience. I always tell people, you see, for the fact that you are alive is more than enough reason for you to be grateful to your maker. For the fact that you can eat 3 square meals is more than enough reason for you to be grateful to Chukwu Okike Abiama. The ways of God is not the ways of men. And also have this at the back of your mind, that you listening to me, you can only ask. You can only ask. It is not in your power for you to ask and do it for yourself. Like, what I mean is, let me say, Chukwu Okike Abiama, I need money today, tomorrow. I need money today, tomorrow. You have asked your maker. Then it is now left for you to also allow Chukwu Okike Abiama to be the one to choose when to bless you. You don't ask and also want it immediately. Just like somebody that wrote me the other time, he said to me, what do you do for a living? Not, in fact, the message, the content of the message said, I told the Queen Mother that he's doing HK, Yahoo. Then he told the Queen Mother to give him, that he wants to build this client. Did he say $50,000? $50,000. Then he will now buy the Queen Mother 2 cows. That is what he asked. What did you take to the river? Nothing. This one, nothing. That one, nothing. But not even taking to the river self is even the DC. How will you, I don't, whether he said it's 50,000 or 100,000. I finished reading the message. I could not even reply anything. How will you be so greedy as a person? What do you do for a living? Nothing. And you're asking the Queen Mother for $100,000. Let me tell you something. There is something people don't understand. Tradition aburi maru. Tradition is not atrocity. Tradition also forbids bad things. If you want to be blessed as a traditional practicer, you must have a place, something for akoru. Something for akoru. I was having this same conversation with my sis this afternoon. You must have ihina ogini akonu, something that you do. Hey, God bless me. Chukwu kikabia ma gozie gozia karaka mu, gozie this, gozie that. From which source? From which source? Yes, they said they wrote in Bible that manna was falling down from heaven. Even my great ancestors, none of them saw when manna fell from heaven. But since they wrote it, Ngwano, let us still believe then that manna fell from heaven. But this time around, manna is no longer falling from heaven now. Manna is no longer falling from heaven. This time around, everybody needs to have something doing. If you have something doing and you're now a traditional practicer, imagine it charge to clear your path. You do 1 or 2 sacrifices to clear your path that has no negative effect. When this greedy set of people come and do all sorts of atrocities and do all sorts of bad things, we tend to generalize it with everybody practicing tradition, with every traditional practicer, that all of them are in the same clue or that all of them are bad. It is not like that. There are 1,000,001 sincere traditional practitioners, sincere dibias, sincere priestesses, sincere ezewanis. There are so many of them. But as the saying always goes, mechanic ekweruzai marandeara. Mechanic no hungry make we know people were mad. They not hungry now make we differentiate mad people from themselves. Immediately we see people that their clothes are torn, we generalize that all of them are mad, not knowing that most of them are mechanics. So what am I saying in essence? Practice tradition. Pray with your kola nut always. Pray with your unzu always. Pray with your edo always. Do 1 or 2 natural offerings. Do 1 or 2 natural sacrifices. Talk to the universe. Talk to your element. Talk to your good ancestors, and you will see the universe. Don't always use your mouth for things that are not irrelevant. If you are very free, you don't have anything doing. Instead of you to start thinking about, even when that thought gets to your mind that things are not okay with you, simple. I must be rich. I must be rich. I do it to myself every time. I will always envision so many good things for myself. Yes, I don't have them now, but I will always speak out to the universe for them to hear me, for them to know that this is what I want. I electric oracle. I must be rich. I must drive this car. I must do this. I must do that. I must go to this place for this vacation. I must go to that place for that vacation. I must be in this place. I must be in that place. That is how I do. That is how I do. Because immediately I come and start fighting myself, come and start talking down on myself, come and start, do you even know that the number 1 problem you have as a person is because you don't even believe in yourself. You don't even believe in your potentials. You don't even believe in your power. You don't even believe in what you can do for yourself. You don't believe in the power that is in you. You don't believe in that thing that God bestowed upon your life. You don't believe it. That is one problem that we have as a people. But if you start believing, if you're somebody, after this life program, I want you to actually think about your life. Have you cursed somebody before and bad things happened to the person? Have you predicted the sex of a baby before and it came to pass? The mother delivered the same sex of that baby. Have somebody done a good thing for you before and happily you told the person, God bless you, and God blessed the people? Do you know that there are so many people today that why people give them gifts is because when they give them gifts, they get it back. So like somebody gives you something like, let me say something like 500 naira, for example, and the person will get back something like 5,000 naira. If you've seen this kind of people, if you've seen this kind of people, know that they are special people. So if you are among this kind of people, I want you to use your time. Use your time. You say this your tongue. Instead of using your tongue to say things that are not relevant, things that will not even benefit your life, always decree positivities upon your life. Even as a mariner that have not made peace with the Queen Mother, when it is like things are becoming shaky, when it is like things are no longer being as it used to be, when it is like things are no longer rosy, when it is like she is forgetting, the queen mother is forgetting you, when it is like you're going against nature, when it's like you're going against your element, simple, you open your mouth and talk. My beautiful queen mother, sweetest mother now, yo fuburo, oza uburasa. Mommy, don't be angry with me, eh? If as a mother, when your child gets you upset, you beat your child with the right hand and you still draw the child back too with the left hand. That is how it is. Please, the universe, I know I am supposed to do this, I know I am supposed to do that, but please and please, if I have offended anybody, I am begging, I am pleading that the universe should turn around for good in my life. Even if I am the reason behind my downfall, even if it is because of me that things are not progressing well in my life, maybe I have gone astray, I have gone contrary to the rules of spiriting, to the rules of nature. I have gone against nature in one or two ways as human. I am pleading, I am begging for you to do work. Forgive me, rewrite my story, let good things happen in my life. Let me see blessing. Let people favor me. Let men favor me. Let women favor me. Before you do this consistently for, even if it's 1 week, with a sincere heart, with a genuine heart, there is nothing that will make the universe not to rewrite that story for you. There is nothing that will make that your heart desire not to come to pass. There is nothing that will make that thing you wish yourself not to happen in your life. So many women are there seeking for the fruit of the womb, using their precious time that they are supposed to use in communicating to the universe, using their precious time that they are supposed to use because now you're financially down, using your precious time that you're supposed to use in telling the universe, even if every other person don't succeed, I, electric oracle, I must succeed. Even if every other person don't make it, I, electric oracle, I must make it. I don't want to know how it will happen. Using that precious time to cry, using that precious time to weigh themselves down. When me and you know that crying doesn't solve problems, when me and you know that no matter how you cry, the problem is still there. But when you open your mouth and unburden those things, those heavy burdens in your heart, when you open your mouth and unburden them, speak to the universe, you will see that what will happen. You will see good things will start happening in your life. And to so many of you that are depending on Chukwu Okike Abiama for this financial open door, for this financial breakthrough, for this employment, for this fruit of the womb, to so many of you that are depending in Chukwu Okike Abiama for one good thing to the other, I am decreeing that Chukwu Okike Abiama must answer your prayers. Chukwu Okike Abiama must answer your prayers. That thing that will happen to you and you will be happy. That thing that will happen to you and it will put a smile on your face. That thing that will happen to you and people will come to rejoice or celebrate with you must come to pass in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama in your life. The only thing you just have to do is to just exercise patience. The only thing you just have to do is to just exercise patience. Don't feel that the universe is not hearing those cries. Don't feel that the universe will not do your bidding, will not answer you. Don't feel that the world is against you. Don't feel that nothing good will come out from you. Otekato jere danger, ogademma. Otekato jere danger, ogademma. The power to succeed lies within this your palm. The power to remain stagnant also lies within this your palm. Remember, I always say, if you don't make a move, you remain stagnant at the place where you are. If you make a move, stand up, say, no, I am tired of sitting down to wait for my destiny helper. Since my destiny helper is not coming to meet me, let me go and meet my destiny helper. You don't even know your environment. Just because you are always inside, how will you meet that destiny helper? Just like a lady that wrote me recently, she was like, Electric Oracle, I want to get married. That is just my problem. I want to get married. Can you work for me so that a husband will come and this and that and that and that and that? After saying, I was like, what kind of work do you do? What kind of work do you do? She said. Then I said, apart from this your work, do you have a life outside this your work? She said no. Then I said to her, how then do you want a husband? So does that now means that, so indirectly what you're now saying is a man that will marry you should be somebody that is coming to patronize you, because that is what it means. You're not going out. You don't have a life outside that place where you are. So how will that destiny helper locate you at the place where you are? If you've been staying inside, maybe they've seen prophecy for you in one place or the other, that you have a great destiny, that you are rich, that you're this, that you're that, that they are seeing so much money with you. Ibu akanenye, ibu this, ibu that. It does not mean you should sit at a place, fold your hands on your legs, and wait for those riches to manifest. It needs you to move out. And for you to move out, it also needs your mouth too, for you to do what? Decree good things upon your life. Do you know that one can actually be struggling, hustling? One can actually be doing a whole lot of work, but still, one is not making headway. You've not asked yourself the reason why one will always work. Every time now and then, one is always busy, but still, nothing come out. You don't have anything to show at the end of the day. Don't you think that there is something wrong somewhere? I want you listening to me today. Let me now do this bonus. This one now is Jara. What I want you to do is, if you're somebody that has been praying, that is hoping on the universe for something, you have this pressing need. You have this thing you need today and tomorrow. You have this thing that you're waiting for your element to do for you, that you're waiting for the universe to do for you. You have this thing that you're expecting the gods of your father's land, the gods of your mother's land to do for you. You're expecting the gods of the land to do for you. Very early in the morning, when you wake up, I know so many people are not okay where they are, so I will not say come out to the compound. Just stand on your bare foot. Immediately you stand up from the bed without speaking to anybody. Stand on your bare foot. Stand on your bare foot. Call nature. Okuo the universe. Okuo the God. Let me give you an instance. Let me assume now is morning. I am out from my bed. I stand on my bare foot. Chukwu okike abịa ma ekekere eluigwe n'elu ụwa akpọkuo m gị. Chi ụwa mụ akpọkuo m gị. Ndị ichie ebe nna m akpọkuo m unu. Ichie ebe nne m akpọkuo m unu. Ala be nna m ala ụmụ na-ebu akpọkuo m unu. Ezumezu mmụọ niile mụ na ha kwuru bi ụwa akpọkuo m unu ncha niile. Then the ghost of the land of the place where you're standing. Ala Anambra akpọkuo m gị. Ala Amichi akpọkuo m gị. Asị m n'ụbọchị tata, from today, that it must be well with me. Asking from today, that as I am stepping out from my house, that any man that see me will favor me, any woman that see me will favor me. That as I am going to work for people, that they must get testimonies. Na munu obere ọnụ ka nwete nnukwu testimony. That as I'm going to open my shop, that good things will follow me. Neighbor, customers from the east, customers from the west. That as I am going to my office, I will find favor in the sight of men. I will find favor in the sight of women. Immediately it is time for promotion. I must be promoted. Whether I have stayed to the point of being promoted or not, my name, I must be promoted. So and so people got to the top. I must also get to the top. Even if they just employed you. As I am going to submit this my CV in so and so place, I am decreeing with authority that they must call me. I must get this job. I am decreeing power of the tongue. Power of the tongue. So many people. Dibia dire bunire. Dibia dire, that a traditionalist, that a spiritualist, that a native doctor, that his work is effective, that his work nagaga, noria nagaga, that immediately he works and it happens immediately. That if he works for you, you must get testimony. Is this tongue. Power of the tongue. Power of the tongue. So for you to succeed, you need to take some measures. If you can do this consistently, there is no way the universe will not bless you. There is no way the universe will not support that thing you're doing. There is no way the universe, that thing you're asking them, there is no way it will not happen for you. There is no way it will not happen for you. But one little problem we have as humans is we give up easily. We give up easily. Let's say you pray today, you pray tomorrow, you pray next tomorrow. Before you know what is happening, even only 2 days, you're even tired. Next 3 days or 4 days, you're tired. You're feeling reluctant. You can no longer do again. You fall back. If you sit and sleep off, they will carry your gun. You need to be active. You need to be agile 247. You need to be agile 247. Igbo people, we always say, you must sit down first before you can do what? Relax your back. You must sit on a chair before you relax your back. And what do I mean by sitting on a chair before you relax your back? You must hustle before you enjoy. You must struggle first before you enjoy. You see, you must suffer this skin first and foremost before you can now start enjoying. Every successful person in life once passed through a trying times. Even the people that we are born with silver spoons today, somebody, their grandfather, the people that brought wealth into the family, has already paid the price for other people to enjoy. When that wealth was coming into the family, them too, they paid the price. I am not talking about price of Ibu BC. I am not talking about price of ritual. I am not talking about price of bad medicine. I'm not talk about price of bad medicine. That is not what I am talking about. They have paid the price of waking up early, being consistent in what they are doing, wishing themselves well, praying for so many good things to happen to them, doing 1 or 2 sacrifices to clear their ways. They have at one point. You listening to me can also be the reason why riches, wealth, prosperity will also come into your family. People where they carry wealth come into family, they not get 100 head, now still 1 head, just like me and you. If you don't even have anything to motivate you for the week, if you don't have anything to motivate you for the week, use me as an example. There was a time when it was critical, when it was very bad. There was a time when go no they go, come no they come. Every time. It is always crying. But at a point I told myself, for how long? For how long will I continue like this? Why don't I utilize this use this time that I use for crying, use this time I use in to chasiala one, all the things that has happened to me. Why don't I use them to decree good things for myself? This time around, if you ask me, how far now? Electric Oracle, this one, when are you buying this? When are you buying that? I say, I go buy them. No worry. Now with time, I go buy them. Instead of me to tell you, I don't have money to buy this. Instead of me to tell you this or that, I will tell you, I say, with time, I go buy them now. That one na small things. I don't run and finish Pujara. When I am passing and I see very beautiful houses, yes, I don't, for now, it is not there for now. I have so many screenshots of so many beautiful, big houses I want to build. That is called what? I believe in myself. And I will always look at that house, I will be like, if Rola, or my house will be finer than this house. I must build this type of house. You see, I am decreeing it upon myself. I am telling the universe, this is my dream. I am telling the universe, this is what I want. And do you think they won't do it for me? They have been doing for me. They have been doing for me. No, I want you to know something today. If Electric Oracle can now be a person that speaks to people, that communicates, that educates people, that lecture people, that talk to people on this or that. If I can do it, you too, you can do more. If I can do it, you too, there is nothing you too cannot do. So what is this I am saying in essence? Utilize your tongue very well. Use your tongue very well to your own advantage. Let the universe bless you. Let the universe tell the universe what you want. Igbo people will always say, tell the universe what you want. Speak out. Tell Chukwu Okike Abịama what you want. Lezi anya ma ọ ga-emere gị ya ma ọ bụ gara emere gị ya. Lezi anya if that thing you want will happen or if it will not happen. Stop belittling yourself. Everybody has one unique thing that God bestowed in you. Everybody has one special thing that God bestowed in you. As a person, you listening to me, maybe you've not known the kind of potentials you have, but believe you me that you are powerful. You are great. Believe you me that you shall excel. Believe you me that your dream house must come to pass. Believe you me that shop you want to buy, that place you want to travel to, that your aspiration for life must come to pass. You only need to make use of what God has given to you. You only need to make use of your own inner ability, your own self, your own potentials. Start putting one or two to practice. Just do this morning self-declaration, morning blessings upon your life, and see how it will happen. So many good things will start revolving for good in your life. So many good things will start revolving for good in your life. When you also doing the prayer to also include that if there is any place you've been cursed that you don't know, if there is any place that somebody have cursed you that you don't know, that the universe should reverse that curse to blessings for you. That the universe should turn that curse to blessings in your life. It will happen. You will see yourself excelling. So, I am coming to the concluding part of today's program, today's live stream. So if you have any question whatsoever that you want to ask me from our topic today, I want you to drop it now. Let me answer the questions. Meanwhile, I go through the other messages to see if there is a question there for me to answer, for me to treat. Start from the good evening, energy vampires. Hello, please share. Guys, more energy, ma'am. Thank you, Chizoba. He says, Sis Kamal, I'm having the same conversation with my sister this afternoon. Kamal, my beautiful sister, you're highly spiritual, you know, no need to say it out. Uche, hi, Uche, my maker, rewrite my story. He will rewrite your story. Uche, he will rewrite your story. The universe changed my life and family. Try. Uche nature. Go for consultation. You know some things about your life, but you don't know all about your life. There are so many good things. Well, just go for consultation. True talk, my oracle, Chizoba. There is power in the tongue. So true. I have learned a lot this night. He say, thank you, mommy, for this wonderful lesson. Welcome, my Dora, my baby girl. So, from my Facebook to so far, so good. No questions. You don't have any questions tonight? Don't you have any questions tonight? Okay, let's say the lesson was self-explanatory. And again, too, from next week, if you have any topic whatsoever that you want me to treat, you have any topic that has been disturbing your mind, something that you find confusing, something you don't understand generally, from spiritual, about spiritism, about being a traditional spiritism, and you want me to treat it, I will want you to either write me on my WhatsApp number, or you drop the message here in the next live stream. So I'll pick topics for, just I'll be treating them one after the other, then if there are one or two that we can actually join together, then we also do what, join them together to trash it at once. Let's make this our beautiful family work. So on this note, I'll be calling it a wrap for today. And I sincerely thank you guys that tuned in this evening. Not minding that I came late, I sincerely thank you guys, and I really appreciate. I pray Chukwu Okike Abiama bless each and every one of you. Oh, don't forget to also tune in next week, same time. And if you have anything that is confusing you, whatsoever, you want to speak to a spiritualist, you want to say any kind of thing to anybody, like you need somebody to talk to, you need somebody to direct you, you need somebody to tutor you, you need somebody to actually clarify you in one or two ways when it has to do with spiritism, when it has to do with traditional spiritism, the Queen Mother, omenala generally. If you have anywhere that is confusing you, feel very free to write to me, and believe you me, I'll give you all the time in this world for you to do what? Explain to me what it is, and I'll be very glad to also do what? Direct you. Having said this, I'll call it a wrap for tonight. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and may Chukwu Okike Abiama ekekereligwe kelowa, our great Queen Mother, our beautiful mother, may the universe, the gods of my father's land, the gods of your own father's land, my chi, your own chi, walk in line for good in your people's life this week. This previous week that passed, this week that is passing now, if you made, let's say, 20,000 naira, you see this new week we are entering, you will make 100,000 naira. Just be consistent in that thing you're doing. Don't give up. Have something. Have a place. Have something where the universe will uplift you from. Have something that you're doing. Let there be something that you're laying your hands upon, that you call a business, that you call a job, that you call work. Something that is giving you your daily bread. Something that is giving you your source of income. No matter how little it is, Chukwu Okike Abiama will lift it up. How you will even grow from that business will marvel you. How you will even excel from that business will marvel you. May Chukwu Okike Abiama ekekereligwe kelowa make all your beautiful heart desires for this week, for them to come to pass. N'aha Chukwu Okike Abiama na ndị ala ise. Good night all. See you next week. Bye.